Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm your pal, SeiferKatt, and I don't know why I just dressed myself as your pal, SeiferKatt, but we did. That's life today. Elbait's about to start a new vanilla run for some achievements, but which achievements is he after? We don't know. Sure, he'll tell us if we ask him, but instead we're going to be super weird about it. Hello, Veldak. So, what are we planning to do today? I think we're going to continue trying to make robots. We're going to continue trying to make... We're just going to keep working towards small assemblers. I think that's probably the best plan. But where to do it? That's the real question. Are we making my robot frames yet? We are. Okay, so if we make... We can probably make them over here. Yeah, there we go. That's our plan. Now, last session we were just trying to revamp our fluids, because you always need good numbers of fluids. Sounds very vampiric, doesn't it? Oh, our fluids must be redeemed. Yes, redeem the fluids. I don't think our fluids are actually as high as I'd like them to be. But what we did do last session is we amped up a lot of these. In fact, we just need more carbon monoxide. Really? That's kind of surprising. Do we not make enough carbon dioxide anymore? You know what? I know how we can make more carbon dioxide. We're just going to speed module these. That doesn't seem like the problem. The problem is we just don't make enough carbon monoxide. That's alright, one step at a time, right? Fluids are available once in 20 minutes. Well, we need more fluids than that. So if we can say... Oh, that's bad. I don't like that at all. I'm trying to figure out where to put them, but quite frankly, there's just no good place for them. I've done this myself. That's the important thing to note. At some point, we could just think about revamping this whole situation. I don't know if we're there yet, but we could think about it. Congratulations, Odaba, you have highlighted a message. You're truly the hero that we deserve. No, wait, the hero that we need, not deserve. Wrong way around for a moment there. The hero that we deserve but not need. It's like a reverse Batman. Reverse Batman, he is, I don't know. Does Seif deserve a hero? No, he doesn't. Hello Tara, how you doing? Welcome. Alright, so let's connect these all together. This isn't quite going to do what we want to do, but it'll provide more air. And, you know, to air is human. Oh, I'm not happy that I said that. Oh, good morning from a somewhat coldish New Zealand? It's not that cold, actually. I don't know why I'm saying it's cold. And how was, I was going to say how was rainy Sweden, but I can assume it's probably rainy. That's the logical assumption. Okay. Sorry, just a moment. Panda's shouting what repeated. Bloody hell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see if we ever get around to making the Stream King. Yeah, maybe today. It might happen today. It'll be exciting, won't it? What if he does do it today? Oh, gosh, can we handle that excitement in our lives? Who knows? As for what is... The air is only nitrogen and CO2. That is correct, but we are not... We are a robot, so it's okay. We are a robot. I So how much air does this actually need? Yeah, see, it needs more compressed air than we had, so we need to get some compressors and that will solve our problems. I'm glad you guys are here to tell me when I'm muted. I always appreciate that. Thank you. So let's go get some compressors so we can compress our air just a bit better and hopefully make more ethylene. Ooh. I'm not going to answer that question for her, but I'm just looking at it myself and thinking about it. Yeah, there's a couple. Oh, science happened. I placed a substation on a ghost that wasn't built yet. Oh, God, that sounds like something I would do. By that I mean I guarantee I did that. That's alright, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. I was thinking today about building a better intersection. I don't know if I will, but I was thinking about it, and that's pretty exciting that you can even think about such things. Sure I can. Did I? Oh yeah, I did, right there. I see it. Thank you. And then we'll put another one down just to make up for it. There we go. So we are getting closer and closer. We are 2 more sciences away before we can start to separate isotopes. That's exciting! We're going to be so close to nuclear power! Steve's going to build beer intersection. No, Steve's going to get lazy and not build beer intersection. Because, I mean, look, right now there's no trains. Okay, there's one. Okay, technically there's 2 trains. Okay, look, we don't need to look at how many trains there are, okay? The less we look, the happier I am, okay? Oh gosh, who built this design? My promise for the future is next time I play Factorio, like next run, I'm going to build just a much better intersection, okay? It's going to be at least half times better. Wait, hang on, that's going to be worse than I just realized. I just did the math. It's going to be worse than what I've done. Yes, that I can promise. I can always promise a worse intersection. Yeah, if you promise a worse intersection and you build something better, then people will just be surprised and be like, wow, you know, it's better than we expected. And, you know, that's the sort of thing I can keep to. I can keep to building something worse than I've currently built. That's a promise I can keep. I don't want to start making promises I can't keep. I'll rephrase that. I don't want to keep making promises I can't keep. I do that enough as it is. Okay, we're going to need repair packs. That's alright, we can do those. So we're just going to wander back there to finish that off, and then you don't have a problem with redeeming points. People are seeming to be okay. Is there one in particular that you're struggling with? Maybe one of them is broken. That wouldn't be too unusual. Sometimes things just break. Not a damn thing I can do about it, so why worry? It's my responsibility. Highlight message wasn't working earlier, didn't it? It worked for Adaba. Oh no. Because I mean, look, right now there's no trains. Okay, there's one. Okay, look, we don't need to look at how many trains there are. Okay? Yeah, right. I got defeated there. That's well played. That's a good clip. Thank you for that. Just the moment where it's like, you know, it starts doing the counting and realizing, oh wait, I have no idea what I'm talking about. The Seif experience. We are almost out of sensor node 1s, also known as radars. Oh. That's weird. It seems to be working for other people, so I think it might be... I don't want to say a you problem, but it does seem like a you problem. It does seem to be working for everyone else, so I don't know. Strange. A you problem just sounds very disrespectful, and I didn't mean it like that, but it is what I said. Propane. Really, we got too much propane now. I thought I fixed that. This recipe from the compressor that was under the substation. Ah, correct. Thank you. Right, because I just Q copied it rather than... That's true. Got me on that one too. Propane we appear to be pretty good with at the moment. So, I mean, what do we want to do with that? We need ethylene. Propane was needed for plastics, I think, which I think we probably... No. I guess we need ethylene for that too. Oh god, what are we doing with all this propane then? I've just decided I'm no longer propane. I'm anti-peen. Please don't question that. Light a match. I mean, that's probably not a bad idea. What can I do with propane? Make plastic badly, okay. We making lots of epoxy? No, because we've got all the epoxy we need. I see. Okay. You know what? Yep. Alright, well, you know I deserved that. I'm saying all sorts of dumb shit today, aren't I? Well, you know, no more than usual. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this. We're going to build one of these big old tanky boys. And we're just going to just store extra propane, because you never know when you need extra propane. Yeah, exactly. I was proud of it. I was like, ha 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 ha. It's funny. And now it's immortalized. I'm like, I regret everything I've ever done. It's the way I live my life. Okay. So your new Mac is coming at some point. I believe there was a reference to old Square Enix games, that one. I don't even remember. The man walks, the man talks, the man says hello to trains. Does. Man's got a lot of issues. Alright. So we need repair boxes, and after that we can pretty much build the construction bots. Do we need robot frames for anything else? Yeah, we do. Okay. We have robot frames in a box. We do not. Let's get that sorted out first. One thing at a time, right? I don't think we're actually building any robot frames yet because there is some problems with how much stuff we try to build. I've gone too far. Classic problem in my life. Haven't built any of those yet. Okay, so let's get the flying robot frames and put them into there. I mean, MacBooks are expensive, so I need to build more. That's true. That's the real problem. I'm just not building enough. It's nothing to do with the fact that I build like incredibly long belts and anticipate this to be a ingenious idea that no one's done before. You know, it's not like I've tried to outsmart myself in my... Oh god, I've tried to outsmart myself again, haven't I? You know, we could not do it quite like that. There we go. You know what? We could... Guys, underground belts. You ever heard of them? They're amazing. I don't know what's going on anymore. The implication is he knew what was going on before. Alright. So. Underground belts are so underground. Yeah. I mean, like, you probably haven't heard of them before. Like, OMG, this underground belt is like so underground. Like, you haven't even heard of it. Like, you don't even understand. Like, whatever. Anyway. Flying robot. No, it's not called flying robot frame. They're called robot frames. Okay. You have iron and copper. Damn, you're doing well. Good job. You I'm sorry that I couldn't watch it. I was sleeping. The trains eat batteries to drive. They do, and then they recharge the batteries in these places. So we carry batteries around, and they've got little recharging stations at the dock. Double it. I should double everything. Hey, look. Early days of C block. So long as you're making something, that's called progress. Okay, steel gear boxes. Do you have steel gear? We've got to have steel gears. We do have steel gears. Okay. Maybe we'll build these over here. Any repairs for anything else? No, we don't. Okay. So this is going to be messy. This mod pack almost broke your will to Factorio. Well, Maholic, I'm still Factorioing. Yeah, they say never stop stopping. No, never start stopping. I don't know. Just don't stop believing. You gotta hold on to that feeling. I don't know what the next line of that song is, but you know it's it's a classic ABBA song. Everyone knows it. Okay, so gotta hold on. Just keep going. Absolutely. Aluminium carbide. I feel like we don't bring aluminium carbide into here. Maybe we should look at the stations. Aluminium carbide. Yeah, we don't bring it in. Cool. Here we go. We can now. It kind of has to. It is aluminium carbide I need, right? And that train is jammed permanently. Okay. It's late night people? Is it? No, that was the next line. All I know is I made a man take his shirt off to that song. This is a thing that actually happened in my life. I didn't intend for him to take his shirt off. It just happened. I promise you, it's far less scandalous than it sounds. I'm sure I've told this story on a stream, but I guess there's a lot of people who probably haven't heard it now. You know what? It's about time to tell the story again. Why not? So years and years ago, like, you know, the far-flung, distant past of, I don't know, 2016, I suppose. I went to a comedy show. A dude, where's my car? I literally don't know where my cars are right now. So we're walking through the muck. But yeah, the distant past of 2016-ish, maybe 2015 or 14-ish, I don't know. I went to a comedy show and it was like an amateur comedy night. And there, because it was like, I was supporting a friend of a friend. And they had the MC would come out and he'd tell some jokes, you know, just to warm the crowd up. And so he'd come out, he'd warm the crowd up, he'd tell us his jokes, everyone would be like, yay, jokes. And then they'd bring out the amateur comedians. That was the plan. And if the amateur comedian, yeah, effing amateurs, absolutely right, yeah, freaking trash. Anyway, so mean, they were doing their best. But anyway, so that was the plan. And if the comedians were good, he would then come back after they were done with their set, and he'd be like, hey, that was that person, everyone would cheer, and they'd just go straight on to the next comedian, you know, as you do. But if they were bad, then he would be like, okay, I gotta warm the crowd up again, because everyone is just like, what the fuck did I just watch? As you do. And so anyway, he came back after the midpoint of the show, and he's like, okay, time to warm up the crowd. And he comes out like lip syncing to Don't Stop Believin'. You know, the main part, everyone knows, Don't Stop Believin', you know, that bit. And he, you know, does a little bit of lip syncing of that, and the music winds down. He's about to start telling jokes, and I shout out from the crowd, why did you stop believing? And he's like, that's a fucking good question. Start the song up again. And the guy starts the song up again. He's like, no. From the top. So they start playing Don't Stop Believing from the top. And he's lip syncing the whole song. And he's just like putting a lot of effort into it. And he's like really hamming it up. And he realizes about midway through, he's made a mistake. You know, he can't keep this up for what, a 3-minute song? He can't do that. But then you see he gets a second win and he rips off his shirt and he just belts back into it. And I'm like, well, today I made a man remove his shirt. Wasn't my intent, but it happened. Anyway. That's my favorite comedy club story. It's my only comedy club story, but I still like it. And after the show, I was like, hey man, I was the one that shouted out, why did you stop believing? And that was really funny, man. And he's like, oh dude, that was the best fucking heckle I've heard in years. I was like, aw. That's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Why would you not shout? Why would you... Hang on. Yeah, I shouted out, why did you stop believing? Because I wanted to know why he stopped believing. We've got repair kits. I didn't know we already made those. Oh, well that makes this whole endeavor so much easier. And then what I just dropped off so much more pointless. Yeah. I shout out, why did you stop believing? Because I needed to know. Yeah. I don't usually make a habit of making men rip off their shirts. But that day I thought, you know, let's make an exception. Yeah, sometimes you gotta make an exception to make a man rip off his shirt. I think we all know what that's like, right? I don't need to explain that to anyone. I always thought a heckle was like making fun of the people, and when he was like, that was a really good heckle, and you know, it was really funny, I was like, oh wait, he appreciated the heckle? I thought heckle was something that it was a rude thing to do. But I guess if it's funny, then I guess it's okay. I don't know. As I said, I don't go to comedy clubs, so I don't really know the etiquette. But yeah. I was just asking an honest question. Why did he stop believing? I mean, I probably, as I said, I don't really know the etiquette or what is and what is not a heckle, but yeah, I guess it is. I just always thought it was being mean. I was just trying to be funny. Which, on hindsight, is a very bold thing for me to do. Hey, you're just shouting at a comedian who sometimes makes fun of people for a living. Boy, that could have gone very wrong for me. Because I was a lot more awkward back then. But, yeah. Very proud of that. Okay, so we didn't need repair packs after all, because we literally already make them. Meh. So now we've just got to do things better. Now we just gotta assemble my robots. I can assemble robots. That's true. That's true. I don't know if I could have handled being roasted back then. I think I would have just died of shame. What changed? I was awkward then. Awkward now, is that what you're saying? Apologies if that's not what you were saying. What changed? I don't know. I just became more confident in myself, I guess. Rather, I became more confident in knowing that I'm an absolute dweeb. I was like, yeah, that's who I am as a person. You know, other things changed as well, but you know, I feel like everyone just goes through parts where like they're more content in who they are to less content, and it sort of jumps backwards and forwards sometimes, I guess. Oh, you're asking what personal growth I went through. Okay, well, I like the idea that you're mocking me, but I'm going to answer that question a little bit more seriously. I don't know. I made a lot of friends. I suppose that helped. Friends that I could be my weird self with. But also, I guess a little bit of it was not giving a shit. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for you on that one. I mean, that's how you get it done. Go to a comedy club and get roasted. I didn't get roasted though. The guy said I was funny. That's it. You got to heckle a guy. Got to heckle a guy with a reverse mullet. So it was party in the front, business at the back. He was very proud of that joke. He made that joke like 3 times that night. First, you have to heckle a man who has the reverse mullet, and then you just gotta accept that you're a weird person. I guess acceptance is interesting. Acceptance is interesting. Yeah, I suppose it is. I get roasted, test the waters. I mean, honestly, some of that is the friends that I've made in the last, few years. I know, I'm pretty certain that no one here watches what I used to do on YouTube, which is totally fine. Like years and years ago, I used to do just YouTube, because I wanted to do it, and I don't know. I need to give a reason, but I was very lonely then, and I didn't really have a lot to do, and so I would just do YouTube stuff. And I was never very I think I have more people watching me now than I did then, except for a few things. But yeah, and then I had a bunch of friends playing a game called Netrunner, which if you've ever heard me talk about, that's one of the reasons I love it, because I made so many great friends there. So I mean, hey, how do you be more confident? I guess find people that you share a common interest with. Is that an easy answer? No, of course not. It's terrifying. But I don't know. Got older, got more confident that I will never be, normal. Panda, of course, helped immensely. But yeah. Doesn't really answer the question. I know it's just a confusing mishmash of an answer, but that's what I got for you. Also, you just get a bunch of aluminium carbide and you just put it in the wrong place, and you just pretend it didn't happen. That's my other plan. You go, what are you gonna do with this aluminium carbide? You go, I don't know. That's all you can do. You say you don't know. There you go. Friends with common interests, heckle a man with a reverse mullet. You want to be confident the easy way, find useless friends. I actually think that's quite the opposite, honestly. I think useless friends would be like, they drag you down. Maybe. I'd see it. Still not building belt 4s because all my belt 3s are being consumed by me. The belt consumer. Nom nom nom, I'm coming to eat your belt. Where do I make belt 3s? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can see how that wouldn't work. I mean, honestly, you probably want to do the opposite. Find friends who are like, trying to push you onwards. Be the best of that group. Yeah, but you don't want to be the best of the group. You want to be the middle of the group. Like, that's the same thing with everything in life. You never want to necessarily be the best, because that's a lot of work. But if you can be the middleist, then you're in gravy town, And you want to be in gravy town. Because you know what's in gravy town? Did you guess gravy? Oh, yeah. Are you vegetarian? You don't want gravy? I can't help you. Yeah, you don't want to be the smartest, you don't want to be the dumbest. You want to be the middleist. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is your real test, train them as your cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each friend who is somewhat smarter than me, but also dumber than me. The power that is inside. Strange friends. Gotta get a couple. Okay, I like that. Sorry, was that a quote from Einstein or something? It probably was. I think it was. But the fact you wrote SMT, I read that first as, wasn't that a quote from Einstein or Shin Megami Tensei? And I'm like, that sounds like the sort of thing Shin Megami Tensei games would say. uh, yeah, actually, that is really good advice, Valdek. I like that. Your peers, people you learn from, people you mentor. Because I think lately I've been doing some like mentoring stuff at work, and I think there's just like a really big amount of satisfaction by just being like, hey, this person here, he's new. He wants to learn the ropes, and being like, hey, here's all the things that you didn't know that you know now, and it just feels good to be able to teach people. Yeah, people who want to learn as well. I wouldn't want to teach people who don't want to learn. I've done a little bit of that before, and that is painful because they don't want to be there. But 1B pick. Okay, good. If they don't want to be there, then you're just wasting your time. All right, where do we go next? Night Vision 1 actually is a reasonable thing to build here, I think. Because we've got most of these things around here. We could build Night Vision 1. Let's do that. You might need glass. Well, we've got an empty station right here. Let's make sure we're not building glass around here. I honestly have no idea what we've got anymore. No, we definitely don't have glass around here. Okay. Good. Just regular glass though, please. Wait, what sort of glass station do we have? I didn't even think of that. Glass. Oh, it's just a glass drop. It's not even a glass B drop. I wonder how viable it would be to make a glass B drop. That's hardened glass, right? Yeah. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just... That's hardened glass. Glass is there. Look, you know what? Let's go see if we can make some Bs. It's jammed up anyway, so... do we really need that much? Probably not. Look, you know what? Let's just make glass. We won't worry about B. You know, I said that, and then I'm like, does sound a lot like I'm talking about something else there. It sounds like I'm talking about bees. Yeah, bees. Power that is correct. I totally could. I mean, oh my god, that could be anything. And that could be anything, and that could be anything, and all you gotta do is change the name of the station. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. You are correct, my good sir. I am very sad that I never realized that before, but hey, there we go. That's alright. And we'll put that back to where it belongs. Wow, I do not know how I never thought about that, but yeah. Okay, so next time we build a crow's foot, we will fix that up. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the idea, though. Really good. Okay. What we're going to do is box up some glass. That's probably more than it needs to be, but I also don't care. Okay, so that's glass. Then we need aluminium sheets, capacitors, sensors. I feel like some of those are together anyway. Capacitors and sensors are on different lines. I like liver. What? Yeah, we got glass bees. You don't really want glass bees, but that's where we're at the moment. So capacitors. If we do that, it's not going to work like that. What am I doing? Making a mess. That's what I'm doing. Oh god, it got worse. It got worse, guys. At first it was bad. I was petrified. Then I got worse and I didn't know what I was doing. Then I broke everything. Everything! Including words, apparently. I broke everything. That classic ABBA song, I Will Survive. Right. Okay, as capacitors. You want a zigzag meow? Well, who doesn't want a zigzag meow? Great thing to do in your life. I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but absolutely. So much ABBA tonight. There's a lot of ABBA tonight. Can't really help it. You know, Dancing Queen and all that. Dancing Queen is actually an ABBA song, so you know. Gotta be right every now and then. Even a stopped watch is hit twice a day. Bloody stopped watches. Sheet. I don't think we bring aluminium sheets over here. Guess not. Well, we've got a spare thing, so... You know what, Adaba? I don't know that song. I assume it's an ABBA song because that works. So... aluminium sheets. Wait. Why is that off? Okay. And you know you've reached an interesting part of the internet where people start doing that unironically. Oh, goodness. Is that up? As I learned about undergrounds today, it's probably best to fix it. A good question there, Veldak. Question is, when I ask that question, do I sing it? That's not a question. What a stupid question. Of course you sing it. Do not sing it. Okay. Where are those? Okay, they're over there. I gotta find excuses to just randomly sing and just confuse her. No, it doesn't actually confuse her that much. She's used to it. Okay, night vision boxes. This is a weird thing to have to build some of, but we're doing it. Why? Because I guess we need to. No boxes of them, apparently. Okay. I'm trying to think if she has played one of those. Okay. So that... Wait, hang on. Antennas? Why are you here? You're supposed to be sensors. Well, there's good news. Okay. Pull the sensors out real quick. Pull the antennas out. Oh. Okay, shoot. Seif's made a mistake this time, guys. Realize he doesn't usually make mistakes. Makes the occasional mistake. Okay, well, let's put those antennas... Who's just standing tall? Hey, I'm always standing tall. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's get the last bits done and then we can figure it out. What to do with all these useless antennas that we really don't need. What are the... Oh, sorry. Are the antennas? The antennas are used for a whole bunch of crap. You're asking for more detail. I don't really know. I mean, technically true. They're used for a bunch of stuff. I know that's not really the answer you were hoping for, but no. Every time I do that, I can't figure out how to turn it off, and it scares me. I get easily startled. You know that. Okay, we're just gonna dump them in here manually. Because I can't think of a better way to do it. It's alright, they will rejoin their kin. They will rejoin their kin in time, and then they will be happy again. Okay, they're happy again. Get it, guys? The rails are fine. Oh, that only happened once, though, so that's okay. Okay. I've done that before. Of sorts. The only problem is then it just starts playing music because my factory cannot be trusted to sustain anything for longer than a minute. Due to, you know, I'd like to say honestly, bad design decisions. Yeah, everything is intended well, but it doesn't mean it goes well. No, I have the best intentions. I don't think we've got any export slots here. We do not. Okay. But we've got a bunch of them down here. So let's export them. Let's export the things that we haven't made yet. And build a train for them and all that sort of jazz. We're going to build that here. And train. Okay, no, that train's backwards, you fool! You fool. Okay, we're good, we're good. Now this is called Night Vision 1 box. Nope. Vision 1B pick. Okay. I mean, you made... Oh, wait, from Clowntown? That's funny. I mean, you also made the Star Control noise pack, which I haven't found a use for, unfortunately, recently. But it is fun that they exist. It was very important when I was making ships that look like Star Control ships. Okay. Why are we not making a lot of capacitors? It is, honestly... Where are my cars? Like, can someone please tell me where my cars are? There's a tank that's stopped there. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Where are my cars, though? Oh, there's a car up there. Oh, okay. Well, let's go to that car. And while we're there, if we can find a place to put these steel gears, actually. Steel gears, where did they come from? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? I don't know. There they go. Grab the sheeps. Eh. Okay.
Grab his dick and twist it! Oh my god, dude!
Okay. That's that is definitely a line that you can shout. I do like the oh my god. I don't know if there was more than that. I quit after that, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. This reckless age, the dark age of technology. We've got a lot of power poles, that's always good. That means we don't need more power poles for a while. Okay, so my plan right now is we're going to go up here and we're going to do something great. You know, it's a good plan when the plan just goes, do something great. Okay, and how do we plan to do that? Just be real good at what you do. Okay. Still not really a plan though, is it? You can actually probably build the levitation fields here as well. My car was up here. I know it's here. Where are you, car? You can't hide from me. Despite the fact I don't currently know where you are, but okay, you shouldn't hide from me. I was here, right? Have I been bamboozled again? I think I've been bamboozled again. Come on, car, where are you? Don't bamboozle me like this. I am your creator, damn it. Happened, hasn't it? It's bamboozled me. Well. Hello, I'm SeiferKatt, and I've been thoroughly bamboozled by a car that doesn't move. Happens to the best of us. Maybe just get the tank and just roll it through things. Maybe that'd be nice. Whatever. Oh, there's a car, which is right where I wanted to go. Convenient. Alright. So, my plan... I know I can do a lot of this stuff remotely, but it just feels nicer to not do that. Car. Yeah. That is true. That does work that way, doesn't it? He is how you spell car. And I like the fact that you've still spelled car wrong. That's very important. Oh wait, guys, the tourist attraction, the lights. Nice. Forget about the tourist attraction sometimes. Okay, you know what, train? I know you're gonna be very. Oh, I was gonna say the train was gonna be patient, but we're gonna go anyway. But train was not patient at all. That's the sort of train I can respect. Never mind, the train's being patient. I don't care, train. Just go. I'm not here for a polite time. I'm here for a time of not sitting on a train for longer than I should. Rubber doesn't even need to go anywhere right now, which is pretty fascinating. Oh, capacitors are going somewhere. That's cool. Up here. So that's full, that's full. Plastic doing well. Capacitors. They're doing their best. Need more capacitors being built? Do we need faster capacitors being built? I reckon faster would probably do. Now these are being built as well. And these have never been built because they've never been connected properly. In terms of these can be probably sped up as well. I realize after I've started doing this, I probably could have just done this with a blueprint, but we're here now. And now, I did it in a reverse kind of way. That'd be kind of fun, right? Actually, no. They do need to be productivity moduled. So we are making more of those, that's good. These, probably productivity modules of them as well. Train tried to hit me, it failed. Loser. Ah yes, mock the train. I can't imagine how that's going to go wrong for you. Yeah, train icon. Okay. Plastic is hopefully going to be... really know if it is ready. We might have to have a plan for what to do with excess propane. Actually, now that I recall, propane gas, propane, yes. We can use compressed oxygen. Just regular oxygen, okay. We can use regular oxygen to burn it into steam. Not thoroughly ideal, but we can. We're going to go up here, we're going to deal with the glass situation. First we're going to deal with that pipe situation. Oh! Oh doesn't even care about the train anymore. He just goes straight for it. Balls of steel. Oh, he just doesn't care. All right. So that's about right. We're gonna unbox one of the things that I can't find right now. One of these. Oh. Now, where is glass? Glass is over here. How are the driving lessons going? They're going alright. I need to book another one actually, but yeah, they're going well. They're getting there. Actually hiring a professional to do it at the moment. Yeah, they've got the pedals on their side as well. It's crazy. We're going to need some red wires as well. Which that's insulation, not red wires. It's a classic mistake. Okay. Cling, cling, cling. Cling, cling, cling. 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 Anything over 500 output tick. Wait, shouldn't it be anything under? Might have messed that up. Yeah, it's meant to be under. Okay, off you go, buddy. Then we make my levitation fields, and then I think oh, okay. We're 2 sciences away from starting to consider deuterium and tritanium, which I don't really know if we need the power right now, but we're going to prepare it anyway, because the sooner we prepare it, the less we need to ever worry about these friggin' spinny boys ever again. I know we don't really care about them anyway, but I'd prefer to care less about them if possible. Now they're at a crap box, might as well dump some crap. Aforementioned crap box. Okay. Okay. Good start. Is there anything I do to speed these up? What is the delay right now? Delay is this, which is plastic. Okay. So my guess is we probably need to get some combustion chambers and deal with the propane, because I think that is beginning to be a problem. Also, another problem that is related is we need some wells. Combustion chambers. Oh god, do we build those? We do. They're right here. Okay, now let's not leave our car behind. That's usually how things go wrong. Alright, car found. Yeah. Oh. So last session I mentioned that I might be cutting down Factorio to 2 sessions a week. I'm not doing that anymore. I was going to do that. I was thinking about picking up Terra and Victor and playing that for 2 sessions a week. But while I think that game is an interesting game, that game is like really deep, and I am not confident in being able to play that and also be some level of entertaining and enjoy myself all at the same time. So we're not going to do that right now. Could do Terra Invicta later, but not right now. It's because it's just too much to handle. I'm only a couple of hours in, but already I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And yeah, sure, I never have any idea what I'm doing anyway, but it's more I don't know what I'm doing than I'm willing to deal with. Which, you know, that kind of makes sense in my head anyway. How are we doing? Where are my bots? Oh, they're around. Yeah, I thought we didn't have enough propane, but apparently that's fine. That car is just going to reverse into oblivion, never to be seen again. Wait, do I have bots that are trying to chase me down? I don't think so. Propane. Hang on. Is propane connected to anything? That's benzene. Benzene appears to be a problem right now. That's not the most uncommon situation these days, it seems. Already home in my pocket. Well, that's good. We have run out of cliff explosives. And do you remember when I like just really struggled with cliff explosives for like the longest time? Oh, that was nightmarish. Nightmarish is probably a bit much, but it was certainly frustrating. Probably for everyone involved, honestly. Okay, if we can burn off a little bit more benzene, I'd be happy. I think the water is fine. You gotta be careful with that though when you're making a lot of stuff. Like, very easy to just make too much of something. Quite frankly, I just don't need all this bloody benzene. I really wish I had more landfill. I don't have more landfill, so that's just gonna leave that to suck. What we can do about that? Can we decompress oxygen? That's a weird thing to say, perhaps, but we need barrel pumps. We don't have barrel pumps. I know we don't have barrel pumps. They're a pain to build as well. Okay, so there's no real easy way to decompress benzene. Understood. You know what, if we do this... and we will keep connecting things that way. And we're not going to do that, we're just going to do oxygen. Okay, good. Now the oxygen, we can continue to connect it to this. Oh, hey, damsel and everyone. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all here. How was the raid, damsel? Oh, not the raid, sorry. How was the stream, damsel? Did you have fun? Space exploration going well? Did you murder an owl? Sorry, that last bit wasn't needed. Hello everyone, I am SeiferKatt, and I know right, you come here, you give me a raid, and then I just mention an owl. I know, I'm a real dick, I apologize. Thank you Veldak for giving Damsel the shout out. But how was space exploration? It's going well as far as I'm aware. I see you're constantly expanding and it looks like it's going well. So yes, everyone, hello, I am SeiferKatt. If you don't know me already, we are playing Nullius. And we are generally having problems. Felt like you got a lot done? Excellent. That's good to hear. Very good to hear. So we're currently running shortages of a whole lot of things. And that's being a problem. Right now we're short of ethylene. And yeah, I know, the base is an absolute chaos mess, and there's not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, everything that we're missing is like, it's very much swallowed the spider to catch the something, to catch the something, to catch the something. So we've got like about 6 layers deep of things that just aren't working right now. And I'm hoping that eventually I'll fix one of them, and then everything will just sort of come into place. That is called a pipe dream. Not just because there are pipes, but also because there are pipes. But also just, frankly, completely misplaced optimism. And I think yeah, it's just, that's life. Just misplaced optimism. That's who I am as a person. This is the most organized base you've seen me make. I mean, I'd like to say that's not fair, but actually, I mean, we don't talk about this part, okay? The less we talk about this part, the better. Okay, so let's not even look at it. Everyone look away. Avert thy eyes! These days, what we are making is... Let's not look at those ones. That one's bad. We're making these little bases here that have, like, 12 inputs and 7 outputs. But sometimes they also become spaghetti. So, there's only so much spaghetti I can't make. I really try not to. But the spaghetti is delicious, and I constantly hear it calling my name. If you listen quietly, which is difficult for me, but if you listen, you'll hear the sound of spaghetti calling my name. It'll be like, Seif, you think do it, mate. And I'll be like, oh no, but spaghetti, I don't want to. I want to not freak people out when they come see my stream. He goes, go on, friggin' do it. We got a bunch of steam. I don't want the steam. Do you know what? I hate that we're out of cliff explosives. It's a real pain. Okay. No, it's actually a real pain. It's that cliff is right in the way of where I want it to not be. That's alright. Okay, so we're going to do a segment we call What the Shirt here, which is where I talk about the shirt that I've got. But the important thing is it has theme music. The theme music goes, do-do-do-do-do! What the shirt? Alright. Oh, Damsel's hosting again. Hey, Damsel again. Alright, today on What the Shirt, we have, greetings from the internet. It's pretty much all just cats. And the internet has just a bunch of cats in it. As it damn well should. As it damn well does. So, and I guess the cats are also leaving the internet. So, that also happens. But yeah, so that's today's shirt. Hope you enjoyed. So we're trying to get rid of the steam. Now we could use the steam for power, but quite frankly, power is fine. Oh my goodness, it's the first time in ages I said power is fine and it's actually been fine. Usually, it's a goddamn nightmare. But today it's fine. That's what matters. Okay. So... we might actually have a problem with steam. You know what? We can just do this. Right? Because if the steam goes away, the question is benzene going away? And benzene indeed is being used up. Yes! Good news. There's always some problems with steam, absolutely. And then there's a sail and you don't know what to do about it. We've also got excess water right now. Okay. Okay. Sure, excess water? Why not? Why not? Does that make water go down? It's 21, 20, go to 19, please? Can we go to 17? I see, I wanted to go to 17, not 18. Okay, cool. So that should allow my carbon monoxide to be made more, and therefore... So if you haven't played Nullius before, it is a absolute slog of a mod. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't actually recommend it. It is a slog to play through. I'm enjoying it, but, you know, I've got to admit, it is just painful. And not just because I design factories like myself. Maholic has also said it's pretty painful to play. And, you know, he went into bots, apparently. Like, he was just like, nope, I'm doing this with bots because screw doing it by not bots. And I'm like, I hate robots. And I'm paying the price for my hubris. As one should. Now the good news is the rubber is building up. That is good news. If the rubber build... How's plastic? Plastic doing well? Oh, I almost am afraid to look. It's not doing not well. I've got a few roboports. Hey, there's the car I was looking for. It's been 0 seconds watching me? What? There are a couple of roboports. Yeah, that's broken. I don't think I use those features. Some roboports around here. The idea of the roboports is that they just drop off, like, the rocks that I pick up. That's all they do. Which isn't a lot, admittedly, but it's something, you know. Okay. I mean, if we look at propane, right? That's what I... No, ethylene. Ethylene, okay. Like, ethylene production is better than it was 50 hours ago. That's not really an achievement, though, is it? Hey, it's better than it was 50 hours ago. That's great, I guess. Good job, me. Probably can speed up a couple of them and see if that makes... I mean, it's not going to make that much more. Like, this makes 504. That actually... That's a decent increase. Out of curiosity, is there any relevance to putting a beacon there? Because if we put beacons all through there, speed modules, it'll make some real damage happen. That's a ton of damage. Okay, what is your problem? You're full of nitrogen. Ah, yes. Sometimes we're all a bit full of nitrogen, if you know what I mean. Is that helping? Nope. Or, I mean, it is, but not nearly enough. Yeah, it's going down now. Good. I don't really have a plan for nitrogen, but if we get rid of it, then I'm happy. I mean, nitrogen's easy to make. You just sort of throw it in a pile and see what comes out. Nitrogen comes out, obviously. Okay, so... what I really want to see is just more plastic approaching. Maybe once it fills up with rubber, the ethylene... Wait. Ethylene? No. Type 3s use ethylene. Okay, well hang on, hang on. That looked fine. Why do we not have more plastic? Eh? Hang on a sec. I feel like I've been thoroughly bamboozled yet again. Really need to have a bamboozle count. How many times I get bamboozled? At least 5 or 6 times a stream. Okay, so that's one of the cars. The other car is just up there. The two cars, as usual, are right next to each other. I mean, I guess that happens, right? You find a car by finding... You find a car, you use the car, you find the other car. And then later, you try and remember where that car is when you lose the first one again. Okay, so... This should be pretty full of ethylene. Oh my goodness, it's so full of ethylene. Goodness. Okay, now the trick is to not crash into things. And we're going to need to unbox some more pipes. Unbox more of those too. Right. So I think the reason why we don't have ethylene is... To be honest, I actually don't know why, but that's alright, we'll figure it out. We're not going to figure it out, actually. We're just going to force feed it like that bit from Wreck-It Ralph 2. You know, the bunny eats the pancakes. And the bunny explodes. As bunnies are wont to do. Okay, there we go. We've now got 0 ethylene coming through. Oh, because it's not connected. Okay. So that means more ethylene comes through. There we go. Now it's going through. And plastic is being manufactured. Hell to the yeah, buddy. Now we could also speed these up. I think, honestly... I don't think these need production modules. I think they need speed modules. Just when we make plastic, I want to make lots of plastic. These resources are not hard to come by. Make lots of plastic, please. And that makes 430 boxes per minute. Which doesn't sound a lot, but it is boxes and not units of plastic. So more like 400 times 5, I think. Which, if I wanted to think about it, I could probably figure out that math. Really? Neat. Okay, so we got our car trapped, but that's alright. We got our car out. It appears we might need to pick up some more underground belts, but that's okay. I did that intentionally. I know no one will believe me saying that, given how often I usually crash, but I did do that one intentionally. Okay. So. Okay, well, see, that's normal. That was the normal level of intentionally. Yeah. 4 months, right? Time just keeps on ticking into the future. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. I know there's like some classic comedian joke, but I only think of it from Zillion in, what was it, League of Legends. I used to play a lot of Zillion. I must have played a zillion games with them. I mean, I sigh, but at the same time, I used to make that joke literally every time I played him. Why do I have friends? I honestly don't know. I question that some days. Okay, we're going to change up things. We're going to get what is also known as something that Seif should never get. And when I played Doom Eternal, I didn't get, because game was weird, a missile launcher. And now we have a missile launcher. Now, the question I've got is, does this destroy other things? Do material? Yeah. If I do that, Yes, it does destroy other things. So we must be careful with such maternal. Yeah, okay, that's a good name as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that missile launcher. Oh, we can't. Oh, we don't want to use this ammo. We just want to. Don't want the missile launcher to be there. It's too dangerous. It can't be trusted. Wait. 2 guns. Don't, because I just know I'll press the C button by mistake and it's going to blow stuff up. It's too dangerous. I can't be trusted. I just can't be trusted. Like, yeah, it'll do better than anything else, but try tab C. Odaba, what was that? Does tab C just... Okay. I don't know if I was tricked there, if I just... I don't know. I don't know if I was tricked or if I was just stupid. It's hard to tell sometimes. I'm just worried that I'll blow up something that I need. No, I can't be trusted with a missile launcher. I'm sorry. Please take your missile launcher back. Can't be trusted with it. Hey guys, I heard if you press Alt F4, you can go faster. I'm sure that wasn't meant to happen, but either way, I feel like I've been had. Good, it's good troll. This mod looks like pain. I got some good news for you. Not only does it look like pain, it is pain! And it's helped, it's not helped rather, by my woeful inefficiency to make anything. Where do I keep my rockets? My missiles? They're down here. Okay. It is just because the number of things that just need to be built. Could it have been easier with drones? Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh no. Alright. Time to fix a train jam. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to leave. Okay. But first off, maybe you shouldn't have come here. And I think that probably would have fixed all my problems at that point. Maybe not entirely. Oh, actually, maybe it did. I don't know. Let's do that and that should fix it. Okay. That's poor train design. That's not the mod's fault. That one's entirely a Seifer original. Not original, actually. I think people have train problems all the time, right? Right? Alright. Can you guys take my rocks? I don't want my rocks. Please, take my rocks. Alright. That should be most of my rocks. Get them out of here. Okay, so we are so close to being able to start building isotope separation. Again, I don't really need the nuclear power right now, but I'm sure I'll need it in the near future. I mean, I got to build it anyway, so got to build it anyway. You might as well do it, right? It's just a requirement to proceed. Oh shit! I got my car stuck in here again. Okay. I hate cars. They're the worst. You know what's the only thing worse than cars? Cars 2. Now, what's the most exciting? Okay. They have goldfish in Costco? Oh, the crackers. Okay. That's exciting. We haven't got American goldfish crackers. American cereals as well? I don't think I could eat that much corn syrup. A huge jar of gherkins for $11? My goodness. Popcorners? Oh, popcornals. I've never heard of these popcorners. I've never heard of them. Okay, I've never heard of popcorners. So, Auckland, the city I live in, is very, very excited right now because we got the first Costco in New Zealand. And we're very excited, like exceedingly excited about it. Like people... Oh. Thank you, Adava. How long? No, it's gone now. It's solved. But yeah, people are exceedingly excited about a Costco in New Zealand right now. Because as far as I know, there was not one earlier, ever. And so people are like, my God, we need to go to Costco. So they're all going to Costco. People apparently camped out overnight last night because they needed to be in Costco early. People are just going mad. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, pardon? It is for you. You're gonna have to wait though, Panda. We're building up a good number of questions, actually. Thank you everyone for submitting these questions. How many questions do we have I've been asked? Let's see. Live where Costco is based. Let me see. Oh yeah, thanks, Veldek. That's... Yeah, so we have 21 questions. Yeah. So yeah, just so everyone knows, Panda is my wife, and you can ask Panda questions, and then I will ask her them once a fortnight. And we've done it once, and it was really fun. So we're kind of looking forward to doing it again when we get the chance. Well, not when we get the chance, a couple of weeks. So it's honestly one of my favorite videos I've done in a long time. Just talking to my wife. You know, I married her because she's fun to talk to. I know, go figure, right? But yeah, so that's just a video we did, and it was fun. You're very good at talking, Panda. Don't do it for a living, but you should. Oh, I didn't know Costco is based in Seattle. That's cool. Costco is based in Seattle. Just east of Microsoft. Alright. Yeah, warning. Oh yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, sorry. That's the important thing about that video. It is me being scared by my own wife as she comes in to say hi to me. And I take it well. I take it like a man. Oh, you came to give me a snack? Well, giving a snack is the best way to say hello to someone. I may have been scared of the snack. Who knows? All right. So, is plastic still being made reasonably efficiently? Yeah, it's still coming through. I think you just have a lot of plastic to make. A lot of great things about that video. Okay, so let's just keep building, shall we? Because Quite frankly, we're not going to get anything done if we don't keep building. I think next we need to build levitation fields, and then we can start... I mean, honestly, we're almost... Oh, then we need to start making yield modules. Okay, we're going to do a crow's foot later that is all just making modules. How far do we have for modules, actually? I'm surprised I haven't crashed anything yet. So there's not going to be any new modules. It's just going to be continuing ones. Hello, Rizzy. Rizzy X. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so we're not going to make any new modules. We're just going to be generating... This seems to be not be a German channel. That is correct. This is a New Zealand channel. This isn't even Europe. I don't know what I'm doing. But, wait, I'm not saying that I'm German, am I? Oh, that'd be highly embarrassing. All I can say is bonjour. And, that ain't German. Don't worry, before anyone is like, hang on, that's French! Which said it's a German channel. Which is not saying this is German, is it? I'm not seeing it saying... It's not a tag that I've given it. Chatty, chill, New Zealand, Kiwi, English, modded. Twitch has lied to you. Twitch has lied to you. And I apologize. On Twitch's behalf. Guten Tag? I think that's German. And if it's not, it sees a factory game and thinks German. But what it doesn't think is like a factory game. Germans love their efficiency. And what they don't realize is... This is no German efficiency. This is Kiwi ingenuity. Which sounds like, now that I've said it aloud, just effing things up. But, you know, that's life. Okay. So we need to make levitation fields. So we need two things. Oh, we need those antennas back. Damn it. We need sensors and capacitors. Oh, hey, look. How about we just do this? We have no undergrounds. I've messed up. Yeah, that's alright. Look, we got a few Germans in here. Is that a German translation stream? I'm joking. I mean, you do what you want. It doesn't. Underground belts. Yes! I do speak a bit fast. I hope that's not a problem. But hey, look, my goal is to be entertaining, not necessarily to be efficient. I do my best. My best is sometimes not good enough, though. But that's okay. You know, I'm here having fun. And that's what video games are for. Right? I was like, no, be better. Don't be sorry, be better, right? Okay, here's my train coming. At a whopping 119 kilometers per hour. Not fast, but it'll get here. Okay, so that is 2 of the 6 things I need. We also need antennas, plastic, and iron, and insulated wires. Do we have those? Insulated wires are right here. Bam. Where's that going? Oh, it's rubber. Okay. Off it goes. Off on a merry adventure. Wow. Wow. Is it pure Nullius mod pack or are there other mods? Anything else is just quality of life stuff. Let's just double check that real quick. Squeak through, that's quality of life. Rate calculate, quality of life. Bottleneck, yeah, it's pure Nullius. Unless you consider quality of life not pure Nullius, in which case, it's fine. Okay, so that's my insulated wires. Get antennas into there. That'd be good. That'd be good, probably. Good as wood. Plastic. We have plastic around here, right? Right? I don't know if we do. Um, yeah, it's a little bit far away, but we can bring it in. Bring it in, bring it in. We'll just belt it along, and the difference between bottleneck and bottleneck light is bottleneck, I believe, is more customizable, but it takes a little bit longer for things to register, and also takes more like CPU usage. Bottleneck light is not as customizable, I think. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong here, but bottleneck light I do know requires less resources, which is why I started using it, because my computer was just like my old computer. Let's not say my new computer is bad, because my new computer hickin' good, man. Got a hype up his own computer, doesn't he? I am correct. Hey, that's rare. Okay. You know, actually, let's. Oh, I know what's going to happen now. Sad. Okay. Didn't get sad. We need to find threes. No, we do something like that. Okay. And then we're going to make levitation fields. Not something I really want, but I guess we need them. Oh, not like that though. We need boxes of levitation fields. For some reason. Okay. Okay. And then we need, what do we need left? Iron rods and antennas. Okay, iron rods. Oh, I see. I know what I've done wrong here. I mean, aside from, you know, everything. You don't like being there. So we're going to make you come this way. And then you'll fix up everything. It just got stuck in the middle because there's no actual ways to turn around on the station. That's probably my fault. Probably my fault. That's the best I'm going to do to admitting blame today. Probably my fault. Do we use iron sticks or iron rods? Iron rod's the official name for them. Oh. No, we don't. Okay, so we're going to import iron rods. It's okay. We've got one more input station. Only faults, yeah. And then we'll put that back where it belongs. Help me. So help me. I mean, not untrue. Okay. This is looking lovely. It's getting more spaghetti every time I work on this area. I'm almost done working on this area though. There's like almost no more work to be done here. Everything that can be done is pretty much done. Yeah, I just realized that, so I've changed it. That's alright. Doop, doop. goodness. If I'd known about that trick earlier, I would have been so much happier. Well, actually, I'm pretty happy that I know it now. This is how spaghetti starts, by the way. If you wondered how this happened, it was this but unchecked enthusiasm. Like, you give me unchecked enthusiasm and just too much space, and I will create the worst spaghetti you have ever seen. Maybe not ever. I don't know what you were like when you started playing the game. But the worst spaghetti since you started playing the game. I mean, imagine this. This is me at 2,000 hours. Could you imagine me at like 10? Oh god. I just thought about that one and it scared me. Oops. That is actually building things. Wow. I wish I wasn't so amazed by that. But yeah, unbridled enthusiasm of building and too much space does tend to mean Seif make big spaghetti. And I mean, I can't apologize because it's just what I do, you know? I wanted to farm spaghetti when I was younger. I was like, Mama, Papa, please let me become a spaghetti farmer. And they were like, that's not a real job, Seif, you're an idiot. And I went, what? And that was the conversation. Okay, is there a levitation field 2? Please say no. It doesn't appear to be a levitation field 2. Why does it have called levitation field 1? Why does he have to walk and stand on tracks? To challenge God. No. I mean, it's fine. Because look, most of my trains are stuck somewhere anyway, so it's fine. Okay. And usually, like, trains move so slow, I can get hit by one going at full speed and be okay. That'd be a real nightmare for my next run, though, isn't it? Whenever that is. God, in like, what, 4, 5 months' time? I mean, we are making progress. That's the thing. This is the important thing. We are progressing. Right now, we're making small assemblers so we can make the large assemblers. Because we can't really finish the game until we do this, because that's the problem with these checkpoints. You got to make them. Calcium chloride makes calcium. I need to do that at some point, apparently. Actually, out of curiosity, calcium chloride. Well, that's really easy to make. We've got tons of calcium chloride solution. So we can make calcium. That's cool. We're short on antennas. Why are you short on antennas? There's a lot of reasons. Because we're short on these, which are capacitors. To be fair, we have recently improved capacitor production, capacity for capacitors, if you will. And see, there we go. Capacitors all stopped. There's a plastic. But we've improved plastic, right? Right. Hope so. Okay, I'm zooming on plastic, and if it's not all going, I will cry. First, I need to remember where plastic is. That's challenge 1. Okay, it's here. See, there it's all going. maybe the idea is just make more plastic. Double it. Double it. Okay, we're gonna get some landfill because I know we need it. And we're gonna go Dublin. Do we have enough chemical plants? Oh, we've got enough chemical plants, yeah. Oh, this is not the way I ever want to take this car. Yep. I said that for a reason. Because it is hella difficult to drive it out of here. You know, when you're as good a Factorio player as me, you don't struggle. I just took the car into the same place. You fool. I can only talk about myself so, well, speed modules and beacons. Yeah. Beacons might need to be made soon. Well, we do need to start making yield modules. Need those. No, we need more plastic. Plastic is the big thing. Once we get plastic, we do need to start building beacons. That is probably very important. Hey, most of these things we actually already built. Oh, substation 1s we don't. Small beacon 2s are going to be a problem. Because we don't make substation 1s. We don't make there's work. There's work that needs to be done before we get to that. Honestly, I kind of wish I'd started doing these crow systems earlier, because I'm having to just redo a lot of things. Why am I here? I wanted landfill. The enthusiasm as I figure out what I need is just like, well, I wanted something that's good. Yes, landfill. Last of the landfill Herodrum. Where are the last of the landfill Herodrum? They are over here. There's a box of imaginable power. Unimaginable power, sorry. You can't imagine it. Don't try to imagine the power this box contains. God, you're imagining it, aren't you? Well, you're on your own. I told you not to imagine the amount of power this box contains, and then you went and imagined it. I told you not to. Well, done it now. Look at explosives. I know I've got the rocket launcher. No, I don't have the rocket launcher. I gave that up. Like, I knew I couldn't be trusted with it. And some people are like, come on, see, if you can be trusted with a rocket launcher, what's the most damage you could do? Did you not see me shoot myself with the rocket launcher? I cannot be trusted. I am gonna do crimes. Unintentionally. But crimes nonetheless. We don't have any red wires. Wait, hang on. Red wires are coming. Okay. So my plan is as follows. First off, we need some explosives. We know that. There we go. Boop. Get rid of that. Then, put some landfill. Then get rid of this stupid thing. You do training for suicide bomb. Well, you can train as much as you want. You just get one go at it. You know, dark humor there, I know, but you can train as much as you want. What is this? What is this madness that I have wrought? You know what? That's terrible, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. Here is the plan. Step 1. Be good. Okay, step 2. It's hopefully better than step 1, because step 1 was terrible. Okay. We've got ethylene. We just need to get this stuff in here, which is really easy to do, because you just go whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Now that's making plastic. Heck yeah. We do need to get rid of the sludge. That's pretty easy to do. Go whoop. Are the sound effects really necessary? Yes, that's not sludge. You messed up. Messed up. That's not what sludge looks like. That's not sludge. That's crime. Okay. Okay. So hopefully that results in quite a bit more plastic. Because plastic running out is an absolute travesty. Remember when my plastic production was this? Probably don't, because it was fairly early on, but this was my original plastic production. It was 2 machines, and then I expanded it, I think, to these 2 machines. Wasn't much of an expansion, I'll be honest with you. But hopefully that, I mean, how much are we producing now? It'll be a little bit under 500, I would say. I was going to say 800, but a little bit under 800. 791 per minute is not bad. But it's still not exciting. How's ethylene numbers actually? Okay, 2. It's falling. Okay. That's okay for now. Take about 5 minutes or so to fill up this train. No, probably about 6 or 7 minutes to fill up the plastic train. Okay, while that goes, we might as well send out the plastic train somewhere that's needed. And I couldn't agree more. That is a wonderful place for it to go. Oh. Are you out west, Fraser? Are you having to deal with the Costco invasion. As every Aucklander goes nuts as they go to Costco. Thankfully, I managed to avoid the Costco invasion. A horde of people wanting to buy giant teddy bears. Science is currently happening. That's always exciting. Walmart invaded Germany and failed. I mean, yeah. Like dogs and schmackos. I see. Dogs do go wacko for schmackos. I've heard that. I'm not sure I agree with it, and I'm also not sponsored, so I can't possibly agree with such speculation. And if I got sponsored by a dog food company, that's confusing marketing. That's pretty funny. I don't think even Americans like the greeters in the stores. I mean, can Americans confirm if you go to like Walmart, do you like it when someone greets you? I always feel if someone greets me in a store, it's because they think I'm going to steal stuff. And it's very rude because I'm probably not going to steal stuff. Like, I'm talking like 20% chance that I'm going to steal stuff. I am joking, of course. I don't think I've ever actually stolen anything from a store. They are. Oh, it's not even there to see if someone's stealing. It's more just the idea is, if when you walk, like I've heard people talk about this. The idea is greeting someone to a store is partly because so they feel welcome, but the main reason is so that they know that they've been seen by someone, and you don't really want to steal if you've been seen. That's the understanding I have on this topic. Um, yeah. Generally don't want to talk to anyone if I go shopping. I mean, I'm nice to people. Like, I'm nice when I get to the cashiers, and I'm like, you know, polite to them, and I joke around because, you know, fucking their life's hard enough. Like, a cashier sucks. I get it. I've been there. But, you know, eating for cheap hot dogs? Yeah, man. I'm all up for that as well. Okay, 860. So that's pushed it up by another 40 or so per minute. And hopefully that also means that these... Did it really consume all the plastic already? Really? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I think it's time to make another crow. We're gonna make this crow. Honestly, I'm thinking around here. We don't really have much happening over here. Thus, it's ripe for the crowing. We also don't have enough belts, sorry, train lines for this, but that's okay. Okay, crow's foot. Yeah, that's probably good. Now, as I say, I don't have enough tracks for this, so... I mean, what do I have enough of? I don't have enough tracks. I don't have enough, Oh, you don't have enough. Just plan for it. Gosh. I don't have enough signals. I don't really have enough anything. I have enough boxes. I got enough boxes. That's something. We're just going to make what we can for now. We have gonna run out of inserters as well. Yeah, I mean, usually that's what you do. You don't usually have big conversations with cashiers, but, you know, if you can be polite and make a couple of jokes, I'll do it. Panda is always confused why I'm doing it, but, you know. Not confused. Confused is the wrong word. But, you know, might as well make the exchange a little bit more entertaining, right? Hey, Vundu, welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome everyone. How you doing? How was the cult going, Vundu? Is the cult going well? The cult of, I believe it was Ligma? Unless I'm mistaken for another stream, in which case that'd be incredibly awkward. But is that the cult of Ligma goes well? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Welcome. For those who don't know me, I am SeiferKatt, and we are playing Nullius. A mod that is absolutely horrifying, and maybe I've made mistakes in playing it, but we're so deep into it now, we can't stop now, because I don't believe in the sunk cost fallacy. Well, maybe I do. I'm just going along. Sacrifice Veldak? Well, you know what? He probably deserved it. One thing I know about Veldak, he probably deserved it. Alright, we are running out of a whole bunch of stuff. Not only tracks, but stuff. Out of power lines. Belts are okay with. Belts is like the only thing we are okay with. That's fair. Okay, so let's go grab... Let's go down the sacred path that no one ever drives down. Because this train track is never used. Except by one train. One train uses it. And it'd be very strange if we encounter that train now. I don't have the snap driving, I know, and it's painful when I'm doing that. Okay. You know what we're going to start doing? We're going to... Okay. We are going to start sending some trains down there, which is going to be jam them all to hell. Which is good. That's my plan. Splitters. Do we need underground belts? We're fine for underground belts. Okay, so we need splitters. That's true. We need train stops. I know we've got train stop train somewhere. Train. That's going to go in a very awkward way. Hello, JP. How you doing? Technically sexually harassed in the local store by the young cashier. She was flirting with you. Oh, okay then. Go Veldak. Veldak picking up all the ladies, clearly. Can't say I'm surprised. A bit of a player. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Okay. Just gonna run into a few things while I'm on my way, don't mind me. So, what do I want to pick up? I've got train stops there. I want to pick up some signals, and I want to pick up some rails. Okay. So, we can just drive there and just run into things as we go. Remember, running into things is how your base knows that you truly care about efficiency. You know, you scrape off a bit of paint, you put the paint back on, like a new paint job. It's good. We're gonna need new trains, probably. We're definitely gonna need more rails. No question about that. Shiny armor is untested armor. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You gotta test the base. Like, how would you feel if you were untested? You wouldn't like it. I don't know if I can make that judgment call like that, but you know what? I don't really care. I'm just gonna accept it. We're all just gonna believe it, and we're just gonna move on with our lives. Okay, well, oh, you too, buddy. Do I need more electrolyzers? Ah, you know what? I think I do. Right, I hadn't considered that. Alright, Window. Well, thank you very much for coming by. And good luck with coding. I was never great at it, but I hope you achieve something. Wonderful. I mean, it's all in good fun, right? Ah, yeah, look, that's fine. Yeah, I wish you luck. I really do. Anyway, goodbye. Ah, God have mercy on his soul. Programming, right? No one understands programming. I say this to a group of Factorio players who probably half of you are probably your job is coding, and you're like, oh, Steve, it's just that you suck at coding. And that is correct. I have tried to learn like 4 different times in 4 different ways, and every time it's the same. I just don't, my brain don't work like that. Unless I'm playing a Zachtronics game, I can't code. When playing a Zachtronics game, I'm just like friggin' all into it, you know? I'm doing ifs, I'm doing thens, I'm doing elses. Just be clear, I'm not doing elses because that would be bad. You know what I mean? Hey, hello. Where'd you guys come from? No, I don't think you have to be the story. Told you, Veldek's an absolute player. You didn't believe me, did you? Hitting on young girls. Ooh, sorry, not young girls, that sounds bad. Hitting on co-workers in a people in a supermarket, hitting old ladies in a elevator. I mean, Veldek, absolute player of the century over here. And just to be clear, player is spelt with an A. It's playa. No, I think you already knew that, but just in case there was any doubt. I mean, I've learned a little bit of Java. Like, I once made a Space Invader game in Java for like a university course that, no, I didn't graduate, but yeah, I point is, I did some. So let's... Oh, I need more substations. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't remember any of it now. I absolutely know that. But, you know, in some ways it did kind of help because I can look at like an error message on a computer and be like, ah, I get what's wrong. It's doing this. And they go, great, can you fix it? I go, nah, it's absolutely broken, mate. But I can tell you what's wrong with it. And they're like, that's not helpful. And I'm like, well, you didn't hire me to be helpful. And they go, actually, we did. Ah, so you're hitting on drunk elderly ladies. What a player! The story just gets worse, doesn't it? Actually, let's... Before we do that... Hey, Sir Welshie. How you doing? I like a choice of word of boarded the elevator. Like, I suppose... I see what you're saying, but it's just... Interesting choice of words. Okay, well, I'm glad that you came to drop off the train stops that you have none of. Thank you very much. I kind of expected slightly better. And were you ashamed? Funny. That being said, my mother was around that age and she would totally be like, ha 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 ha, I'll play your stupid, stupid games. So, you know, all in good fun, right? Alright, train stop. I need to drop something. That, I guess. I need to drop something else. You know what? I'm never going to use these, let's be honest. Okay. Don the mask, okay. You can absolutely don the mask. So for those who are new here, we've got a mask, we wear it when someone tells me to wear the mask. It looks like this. I know what it looks like, but it's fine. It's a cat mask. Not weird. A little weird. I mean, she knows me, doesn't she? Don't get much more unusual than me. Okay. Hydrate 2. Oh. Okay. Fine. Good work, Valdek. I do still need more pylons, and I guess I need to put those out there for the moment. Fine. Okay, and then we're going to sort out... Ah, you know, Valdek's always got your back. I can trust that. Trust him on that. You know, when he's not hitting on old ladies in an elevator. I kid, I kid. Okay. That's all. Is we done here? No, not quite. Need to get the pylons in. Shoot, are we done with those already? does use quite a few, doesn't it? Like, how many does the crow's foot actually use? It uses 332 of these. Okay. I see. It does use quite a bit. But we should be almost done. I mean, it wouldn't be a crow's foot base unless something was short. And now we're also going to fix what can be done easier. Because we had that great suggestion to change this to everything. That's right. We're going to change those, and then we're going to change the base design. Just so that way it makes us way faster for future. Wait, why is that not working? Wait, that's a really good question. Why are those not working? Is it because they don't have power? Oh, it's because they don't have power. Okay, okay, it's fine. And then we can start bringing things in. We need to make yield modules, and quite frankly, we might just make the yield modules and then move on with our lives. Because at that point, we need to make robot frames, which are really easy to make. I mean, robot frames and construction bot 2s, and then just bring in all the stuff to the small assembler. That's probably... Oh yeah, that's a valid point. It is true when there is no inputs. Okay, you're right. We're going to go up here because we have no radars currently. We're fresh out of radars. And we're just going to go shoop. Okay, and we're going to create a blueprint. We can delete that. And we're going to rename this to Crow's Foot Mark 3, I suppose. All right. Let's make yield modules, I suppose. And they need hastes and efficiencies. Okay. And we're going to need a lot of these things as well. We know we do. So let's just look at hastes, which need green wires. So red wire. That's the weirdest logic I've had in a while. Speaking of logic. That probably won't race off. Yeah, I didn't expect that to. And arithmetic, which again will probably be another one that doesn't go anywhere in a hurry. Yeah, because those are struggling right now. But plastic being faster should help them out. In fact, it's dropping plastic off somewhere completely random as we speak. Wonderful. That's what I was hoping for. The more I look at this, the more I go, you know what? Do we expand this again? Probably not the worst plan. Okay. So currently, I don't think any of these trains are arriving. That one is. Okay. And then we also need... Oh, we also need memory circuits. Okay. And I don't expect that one to go anywhere either. Board game where the winning condition is to get everything. Okay, well, hang on. Let me take my mask off first. And let me look at my shelf, see where the winning condition is to get everything. That's the winning condition to get nothing. Winning condition to get everything. I mean, I got a roundabout answer for that. No, that's technically nothing. It doesn't count. Oh, you know what? I do have an answer for that. Okay, let's just go to camera real quick, and we're going to talk about a board game. Wouldn't that be the name of the game? Not really. I don't think it's a game called The Winning Condition is to get everything. Okay, so the winning condition where to get everything, I'm going to pull out, is actually a pretty chill game. This is a really good game for smaller groups, just when you want to have a casual time, and it's called Machi Koro. It's a cute little Japanese game. It's entirely in English, don't worry. And you build a little town. It's cute. Dice game. I believe they've got a revised version of Machi Koro these days, which is, I understand, got more stuff in. I'm just opening it because I realized the box is around the wrong way. It didn't like it. Oh god, the cards are everywhere. This is a mistake. Oh jeez. The board game with the winning conditions get nothing. Okay, we're good now. We're good. But yeah, it's a cute little game. It's a dice game. You build a little town, and it's super cute. So you win the game by building all the main things. So therefore, you win the game by getting everything. Look at that. I remember to switch to Factorio. Haha. Reached a new level. Not every game is about getting everything. Most games are about getting more than someone else. You know. But some games are about getting everything. But you know what? Let's keep going on this line. Yeah, processor 1. Oh, wait, whoa. Do we never actually ship those anywhere? That's really funny. And kind of scary that has been sitting there forever. And never once gone anywhere. That's 9 more followers to get this month's goal. That is true, it is. We've only got like 1 more stream though, I think. Am I wrong? No, this is the last stream actually, so we're probably not going to reach this month's goal, but that's okay. You know, you don't win them all. Golf you win by having the lowest score. Does that count? No, it means you have the lowest of something, not nothing. I mean, if you actually want everything or nothing, that is true. But you don't win by having nothing. You do well by having nothing, but you don't win by having nothing. There are a couple of games where the goal is to make sure you have nothing at the end of it. Belt City over there. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, sorry. This did happen. We're trying to get away from that by doing what I call the crow's feet. It's not really great, but it's what I'm doing. Wow, this has never even been set up. Okay, move on. Processor, sensor 1s. Feel like you win a Monopoly when you finally out of money and out of the game. Oh, Uno, you do win by having nothing. That is a valid point. The crow's feet, that is what I call these stations. Why? It's just because that's what I call them. I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. And then the Yatagarasu designs is where I have multiple of them. Remaking the title screen. Yeah, that was the that was the plan. I wanted to remake the title screen. I hope I did a good job. Yeah, they kind of look like bird's feet. The Yatagarasu is because I connect multiple of them together, and the Yatagarasu is a 3-legged crow of Japanese mythology. No one gets that reference, but I refuse to call them anything else. I could call them three-legged crows, but no, I'm going to be a weeb about this. I don't care. No, I know. It's who I am as a person. Okay. Optical cables. Optical cables, okay. Why specifically a crow's foot? I don't really know. That's what I decided. I can't be trusted to make decisions on my own. Okay, so if these things all come in, when they all come in, that will be sufficient to make a whole bunch of the things that we want. If is unfortunately a important part of that sentence because we don't have everything we need. Plastic is still an absolute pain. And we're going to need to improve on that. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to do it right now. Oh, look. Is 416 better train length than 121? I mean, yeah, but that also... Like, I can't even supply a... I can't even supply a 121, so asking me should I get a 416, I mean, it's like irrelevant because I can't even do the basics. So, you know, I get what you're saying. Or rather, I get what you're casually asking the 8-ball. But the 8-ball does not understand. It is only limited intelligence, that 8-ball. And I don't care who knows it. It's not a smart 8-ball. I programmed it. And by programmed it, I mean I gave it things to say. I didn't program it. Stream Elements programmed it. For a moment there, I was like, oh, look at me over here just programming things. No, I just filled in some strings. Woo! Filled in strings. Look at me. I'm good at working on things. I didn't say G strings. I said good old strings. Strings, a line of characters. Calm down, Panda. I'm not talking about G strings today. That's Friday's stream. People are like, oh, you're streaming on Friday? On Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Only cats. Oh, guys, we're working on isotope separation. We're going to be doing nuclear. And as we've all heard, nuclear is very important. My uncle told me once. It's a Trump quote. I'm quoting Trump. You didn't hear him talk about how important nuclear is? His uncle told him. He's very smart, great man. Yeah, it's a weird quote. A strange quote. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. All you heard was China. That's true. I love the supercut of that. Supercut was pretty good. Oh yeah, East Francia was huge. Yeah, one of the small Christian states. Like, you know, France. Hey, I won it. I ate the Pope. That's all that matters. Specifically in the game, I didn't eat the IRL Pope. He's much better protected than... Hey, he's very well protected, as I think he probably should be. Unless those Pomeranian pagans try to eat him again. Hello, thank you for the gifted sub to Odaba. Meow. As per tradition, I must meow when there's a sub. Oh, those monthly subs are getting very large, though. I have to meow so many times. How else are you going to celebrate? Very long cat. I respect that. The correct way to celebrate. Very long cat. I think that was the first time the chat was like, wait, I do have a sub sound. I don't have a gift sub sound. I've got 2 sub sounds. I really should think of a gift sound. I haven't got something. That's a good point. I really need to think about a game that I would like to just steal a sound from for a gift sub, but I can't think of something. Because the sub sound is thanks for your support from Diva from Overwatch, and the other one is when I was playing Jump King and I was referencing a song called Ba 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 by Crayon Pop. Babo's You, no. But, yeah. And then I realized once we got into the Korean words, I didn't know the song as well as I could have. May you recommend StarCraft SCVs? Oh, what do you got? I could take a StarCraft SCV. What sound effect do you got in mind? A few lines about work. Okay. I haven't played StarCraft in a very long time, but I do love StarCraft. I mean, I say I love StarCraft. I really haven't played it in years. Like, I played it when Wings of Liberty came out, and then I just didn't play it anymore. Because I didn't like it, I just didn't play it anymore after that. Besides, I was always more of a Zerg player. What a bold choice it was for Blizzard to just, like, have, you know, most of the, like, 2/3 of their factions not be on release for the campaign. Like, I don't play StarCraft multiplayer. Like, I'm just not twitchy enough at that. But I wish I was, but I'm just not good enough at it. And those games can feel like really demoralizing when you just lose over and over and over again. So, no. Your turtle player, tick to the top, then mow down everything on the map. I mean, that's a good way to play it. That's the way I played Protoss when I did that. I would Marine spam, Hydralisk spam, or Carrier spam. I would just spam. That's the point I'm making here. You reckon? I mean, you're probably right, but I never bought Heart of the Swarm or whatever the hell the Protoss one was called. Legacy of the Xel'Naga? Yeah, that's fair. I just never got around to it. That's the problem. Legacy of the Void. Okay. That one wrong. It was Legacy of something. The funniest character, though, in StarCraft was Kerrigan. It was always like, Jim, I'm evil and I'm gonna just freaking kill everything. It's like, oh no, I've gotta, like, change your mind. Jim, I was being controlled by the Overmind, and yeah, I'm not bad anymore. I'm a good girl. I was like, oh damn, I've got to go save Sarah Kerrigan. It's like, ha ha ha, Jim, you fool. I am the Overmind now. You helped me become the Overmind. Ha 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 ha. It's like, oh no, Kerrigan's evil. No, she's still good. And it's like, Jim, now that you've killed me, I don't hear the Overmind anymore. You've saved me. And that's. And I was just like, yep, that's gonna go. I know exactly how that's gonna go. It's just constantly like Kerrigan swapping sides and Jim Raynor falling for it every time. It's wonderful. Such an idiot. I mean, I like Jim Raynor. You know, he's just a cowboy on his little dune buggy that flies. Yeah, yeah, in some ways. I don't really want to give Blizzard money these days, though. That's the problem. I miss Blizzard being good. Part of me thinks I might check out Overwatch 2, but I don't know. I want to and I don't want to. Then again, that's not giving them money. But then again, every time I read about what they're doing, I'm just like, oh God, guys, come on. Like, the news today is like, oh yeah, so if you played Overwatch 1, you still have all the base game characters. But if you buy Overwatch 2, or if you play Overwatch 2, you don't have all the characters from the first game. It's like, why would you do that? Why? What would inspire you to do that? No, I'm like, why would you cut down your own roster? And the answer is, unfortunately, as always, money. And again, I've said this before, I have no problems with a company saying, we've made a free-to-play game, have money. Like, I want money. Yeah, company need to make money. I get it. I get it. And taking down Overwatch 1, yeah, it's like... I mean, taking down Overwatch 1, if Overwatch 2 is free, I mean, then what does it change, right? You got to Platinum and Wings of Liberty? Well, I got to Bronze. So, I don't mean to brag or anything, but... No, I'm not. Bronze is the lowest ranking, Panda. The opposite of bragging. And it's like, you are bragging. I'm like, I'm not bragging. It's just the worst score. I mean, yeah, I occasionally like watching games of StarCraft, but I don't really understand them. I would rather watch a game of League of Legends, because at least I sort of understand some of the things that happen in that game. Not much of it, but some of it. How are we doing with ethylene these days? No. Here it is. 116,000. That's still fine. Still trying to get through a lot of plastic, though. That's the problem. Well, the train's off. Where's it going? What is taking so much plastic over there? That's the second time I've seen you going over there. What is taking so much plastic? Pipes. Oh yeah, that'd do it. I don't want you to go over there right now. I would rather you go over here. Gotta keep jumping. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. As I said, I really don't often get around to watching StarCraft games. Like, it's more like if they come up in a YouTube feed, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch a StarCraft game. But I don't really follow the game enough to be able to do it. Ow. A Twitch channel that broadcasts AI bot matches. Okay, now, going back to that sounds awesome. Are they like different program bots, or are they just like the base game bots? If so, that's funny. Wings of Libertying it? No. Mind. I had a joke there, it failed. Yeah, we'll send these out to the world. Not in-game AI versus AI external bots. Oh, okay, sure. I was wondering if it was something like that. I mean, we need so much plastic. I don't think I needed this much plastic before, but now I clearly do. Is there like a better way to make plastic now? That's a question I have not asked in a while. A Factorio bot to play the game. I mean, that'd be lovely. Um, I mean, maybe. No, just keep making ethylene, that's fine. I think that train just went in here when it shouldn't have. Two alternate ways to make plastic, and neither is better than the other. Okay, then I would rather just continue what was working. But they are doing something alright over there. I mean, maybe the plan here is that we make more of these over here for the ethylene. A good way to make ethylene. Not. Actually, hang on a second. Propane turns into methane, ethylene, and benzene. And then methane can turn into ethylene. Okay, so benzene is the only thing that doesn't turn into it. Okay, sure. My plan is maybe we build out here just a new sort of factory for just a lot of ethylene. Benzene can be turned into CO and CO2. I mean, benzene can shut the hell up. I'm very angry about benzene. I turn it into steam and then I throw the steam away. Very dismissive about ethylene. No, sorry, benzene. Put it back in the loop. No. Doesn't deserve to be back in the loop. Anything that goes back in the loop has a chance to, like, break the loop. And I don't trust it. I can't trust it. Not after what it's done. What has it done, you may ask? Crime. How can I trust it after it's done crime? I ask you. Oh. Done crime. Bad crimes, too. But yeah, if we make more ethylene up here, we're just going to use this area here. Make this whole area just ethylene production. That's a good question. Oh, I haven't picked up my radars yet. That's actually what I was looking for. Problem is I don't really remember where the radars are. And every time I say that, I find them immediately. They're there. Ooh, it's the time zone. We got any more time questions? If we have one more time question, we have the time zone. Which also means I can make a sound effect. It's like the Dave zone. Get the time zone, I'd appreciate that. How are we going for distilleries? Fine-ish. Yeah, okay. Sure, man, just crash into everything, it's fine. Drive around, get all the stuff out of the way. Oh, that shouldn't be there. This is a mod where you're supposed to create life. Eventually, yes, but it takes a very long time to get there. But yes, you're correct. Hello. That is the intent, but I am very far away from that eventuality. Does that life bite you once you've created it? I mean, turrets are in the game, so I assume yes. But I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't created life. We're like one science pack away from life being a consideration. I know, right? How dare they? Do they not understand the majesty? Do they not understand the majesty that is creation? To life, I bring them. I bring all the dead men to life. I understand that's dead men rather than, like, things that did not exist previously, but, you know. I got to quote Shoggoth on the roof, and that's good enough for me. Alright. Thought those explosions were in your game? Sorry. You're just getting... Okay, if you're just getting your feet wet with mods, may I suggest don't play Nullius. Like, I'm enjoying Nullius, but I do not recommend it. I really do not. It is a painful, shitty piece of mod. Yeah, no. Nullius is not the one I would recommend going with if you were just sort of sitting out in mods. I'm enjoying it, but it is savage. It is not... It is not, missing around with spice? That's good. Okay, true. I shot him, but then I brought him to life. Okay, I've got Shoggoth on the roof stuck in my head now. Just wonderful. It happens. You haven't finished the game with vanilla? Have you modded stuff, or you just haven't quite finished it in vanilla? Which is totally fine. But yeah, Nullius is never where I would suggest someone going with a total overhaul mod, because it is not very respectful of your time, I think. I mean, part of it could just be I'm not built it entirely the best, but all quality of life mods, that's awesome, man. You know, quality of life mods, they're there for your quality of life. Sort of goes in the name, doesn't it? But yeah. Isn't giving you achievements. Ah, that's why you're doing the achievement run. That makes sense. Okay. Come over here. And we're going to get my sandstone dropped off. But then again, like my first mod in my first overhaul mod was C block, which many people balk at because they're like, oh god, C block? Like, why would you do C block? And I'm like, I enjoyed C block, and I will enjoy C block again, or C block as it's sometimes known as, just because it was a good mod. Yeah, I think it was good. It is tedious as well, but maybe what I'm finding out about myself is I just like a little bit of tedium in my life. I like how I say maybe it's a thing I'm finding out, like I didn't previously know. Sea flake tedium? Absolutely sea flake tedium. Seif is a very tedious person. Or cat, depending on what you want to keep with the cat joke, it's up to you. The cat is a joke? How dare you? Get your daily dose of tedium at work? Me too, but I like to create my own tedium, thank you very much. You know, turns out there's only so much tedium in the world and I can make more of it. It is my superpower. Some would say it's a shit superpower. Why can't you fly? Why can't you shoot lasers? Why can't you do anything? I like being tedious, that's why. Also, flying is overrated. What cat joke? I am a cat. No, there's no joke at all. Exactly. That's the greatest joke of all. No joke. No one ever sees it coming. Yeah. I swear most of what I do that kicks off into a song is just a trigger word that just gets me started. I mean, it's exactly what happens. We all know that. If you've been here for any length of time and heard me sing dumb shit when I think of it, it's absolutely a trigger word that sets me off. And I'm like, well, you ever see it coming? You'll see that my moves are too fast for eyes. If only I had that snap car mod, I would stop having to readjust my car quite so often. But alas, such a mod does not exist. Yeah, where's that chest that I had that I was vaguely throwing stuff into? Oh no, I've lost it. There's also one to find your car. I know there is such a mod. I know. I get teased a lot. Teased is probably the wrong word. Violently abused. That's worse. And also more inaccurate. Okay, I understand. Happy. Put something in the box. You happy now? So, the plan is as follows. We are going to build some of these. No. We're going to build some of these. There's no way in hell we've built enough air filters. There's just no way we've got enough air filters. I know that. I've only just realized this, though. Why do I not get in my car when I'm needing to walk a long distance? Good question. Okay, so that will give me my air. I've also realized these things are literally built backwards. Yeah! Goodness gracious. Build 3 lines of them, I suppose. So the plan is we're just going to really need to ramp up plastic. We can ramp up plastic, we can ramp up everything else. Although I've just noticed the time, and unfortunately, backwards is bestwards. B. We have got a lot to build. The plan is this is going to be all to make propane. We want to make a lot of propane. That is our goal. But as I said, that is going to have to be a goal for next time. Which is funny, because I think I started this episode thinking, yes, we've made enough propane, we don't need to worry about this anymore, and just left it. How foolish of me, again, to assume that it was fine. I'm just building this pipe. And then we'll call it for the night. Wonderful. So yeah, this is all going to be for propane production. I don't even care anymore. Oh wait, propane? Ethylene. Ethylene. Get it right, Seif. You know, I could put those closer and then they could draw off each other and that would save so much room. Room's not a problem. It's infinite room. And could be proud. Alright, let's call it. Otherwise we will never end the stream. I don't trust myself to end. Alright. Thank you very much everyone for being here today. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please do consider following if you're not following already. You are following? Thank you. You can also subscribe or do all the other financially things if you wish to support me, but don't feel like you have to. It helps, but you know, if you guys are here watching my stream, that is honestly, you know, really appreciated. That is probably the most appreciated because I enjoy hanging out and showing you what I'm up to. Even though it's terrible and bad, I enjoy it. And I hope you do too. We, us. I stream 4 nights a week. That is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. With Sunday being my variety day, which currently we're playing Frostpunk, and we're accepting everyone. I don't know if that's going to go well. I think a lot of people are going to die. More people are going to die. I realize some people have already died of the cold. Happens. Yeah, it's all good fun. You can also, let's go to the socials, shall we? Let's type in the socials. Yeah, there they are. You can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where I post these episodes and everything else I do. You can go to Discord, which is where you can find me outside of my regular streaming hours. And you can go to twitter.com/SeiferKatt, which is where I post just dumb shit that I think about throughout the day. Fortnightly Ask Panda episodes. She enjoys the Ask Panda episodes, and if we don't have a lot of questions, we'll figure out something else. So yeah, good. I think Panda's really enjoying it. I hope she is. She says she is. No reason to lie about it. And yeah, that's all I've got today. So thank you very much for being here, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.